kepada warga negara, selamat pulang ke tanah air.
I'm Marilyn. I took the MAS flight from London to Kuala Lumpur on the 14th of April. The flight that I'm on is one of the last flights that is flying from London. The anxiety was there from day one. The anxiety was there from the time you purchased the ticket, okay? Which was like 1 month before I went on the plane. Before we boarded the plane, there were people asking us whether we had COVID symptoms, and there was also a temperature check. And then we boarded the plane 3 rows at a time. The flight was 13 hours. The flight was full, you know, it was pretty much packed. It was just like normal. I think maybe only the cutleries, they gave us those plastic ones, you know, but all through the journey, right, I would admit that we were quite anxious and nervous lah. Thankfully, no one was coughing or no one looked sick lah. I brought all the antibacterial wipes and, you know, I was wearing gloves and all that. I helped my neighbor to clean his side also, you know, and I also noticed that not many people went to the toilet. The Malaysian Airlines crew, they were very cool lah, you know, they were very chill. They were wearing masks, you know, but they were still with their Malaysian hospitality and all that, so we felt okay. When we arrived in KLIA, there was a system going on. So we queued for a while. They scanned our body temperature. We queued to be questioned again by the KKM officers. And the same thing, you know, they asked us whether you have any symptoms. And also we had to fill up a form. And then we will meet another KKM officer. So there was so many level of checks. Just in case one of the times we did not reveal that we had the symptoms, you know, they will catch us lah at another time, you know what I mean? And then after the immigration process, we were seated at an area for hotel allocation and the bus allocation. We had to wait for the bus. It was already like 3 hours, you know, waiting. And the luggage was already out of the conveyor belt. Then immediately they will guide us straight to the bus. There was no like blur, you know, like, you know, we are stuck there and don't know what to do. You know, everything was like really systematic. We just need to follow. And then before going up the bus, they fumigated our bags. You know, they sanitized, fumigated our bags and everything, even our handbags, you know. In one bus, there will be about 15 or 16 people to establish that social distancing. At that point of time, we were still anxious because we didn't know where we were going, right? Every day, the KKM officer will call us to check our temperature. So by 9 o'clock, we must have our temperature ready. They will put the breakfast out the door there, you know. You have to open the door, and then there's a table there, and then you take your breakfast on the table. Today we had our second swab test. It's a bit uncomfortable actually. It's as long as my palm, the stick. It just went in through my nose, straight to the throat, you know. And the doctor just wiggled a bit and then took it out. You know, the announcement is you have to stay in the room, you know, don't go out of the room. I don't think anybody dare go out of the room. It's like a nice jail here, you know. When you get the results, then that will be your key to freedom. It's very hard to find something to complain about, you know. I feel that I'm in good hands lah, you know, nothing to worry about. It makes me feel safe here, you know, in Malaysia. You could also see the synergy and cooperation between the government agencies. Now, KKM staff, the PDRM, NADMA, RELA, whoever was there, immigration, I know they were working long hours and they looked very tired, but they were still polite, they were still courteous, you know, they still showed the concern. The doctors, when they call you for the temperature, they are so polite. Selamat pagi, how are you today? You know, they got time for this, you know. They didn't show signs of like fatigueness or whatever, you know, or tidak apa, you know, the tidak apa attitude and all that. They were committed. My last words would be, I thank every one of them, you know. All the frontliners especially, they are taking care of us 24/7. It's Malaysian hospitality at its best. Maybe our government agencies don't get the credit so much lah, you know. So I think this one, they really did a good job. They really did. Safe, in good hands, happy that they've given us a good accommodation. Yeah, that's how I feel.